Hi guys, welcome to Trails through Daybreak. Let's see, we're starting chapter 2. Okay, we just ended chapter 1, and here's chapter 1 ending here. Okay, this is the start of chapter 2. Let's get started.
Criminal complaint revealing the depths of the Iranian regime went to in an attempt to assassinate President-elect Trump and an Iranian-American dissident on U.S. soil. Well, John Roberts in Washington, welcome to Monday. Welcome to the Thanks here with us today.
It's good to be here. It's good to be awake. I feel like I needed multiple weekends after that. It's good to do the job. I'm Jackie Hyder. Sandra Smith has the day off. This is America Reports. An unsealed court filing charges 3 men in connection to the failed murder for hire plots. And according to that document, one of the suspects, who is still at large, told the feds he was instructed by an official in Iran's military to come and take out Trump.
U.S. adversaries putting a focus on the porous border. President-elect Trump taking his first big step to make America safer by naming former ICE Director Tom Morgan as his administration's borders are.
We have Fox News team
Interesting concept you bring up.
join us in just a few moments with analysis. Lucas Tomlinson will have the latest on the President-elect Trump's transition process.
We begin with David Spotty, live here in Washington with the latest on the failed Iranian plot, which unexpectedly really involved hands on deck between the FBI, CIA, and other intelligence agencies to watch Iran in a growing threat towards the president-elect. The threat stream is there daily and continues to intensify. Fox News is told the FBI right now looking for a 51-year-old named Farhad Shakiri. They believe he's in Iran. Getting him here is not going to be easy if they get him here at all. According to this criminal complaint unsealed on Friday, Shakiri worked with Iran's Revolutionary Guard on an active plan to kill the president-elect. Shakiri demanded large financial sums in return. As stated in the criminal complaint, Shakiri indicated to an IRGC official that this would cost a huge amount of money. In response, the official said that we have already spent a lot of money, so money's not an issue. Now, Trump, as we've been reporting for months, has been on the radar of Iran's
You always get so carried away.
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You're so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
Law enforcement sources also tell Fox Iranian-American dissident Masih
I suppose.
was also
Well,
a target of this form.
I've got my eyes on someone
The
better.
DOJ says Shakiri worked
Is
with
that
two
so?
men based in New York City to
I'm
surveil
glad that
and
my
murder
show ended without
Asia.
incident. Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
I believe it.
All my life, I'm only 45 kilos. I'm not carrying the weapon.
So that's been
Advised me to go under witness protection.
Well
It means
then,
that I have to get
who
disappeared.
shall I
I don't want
handle
to get
this in my absence?
The two suspects who authorities say Shakiri hired to kill Mr. Ahmadinejad in custody, but they want John and
Even the
Jackie.
dudes are falling for me by the end there.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough to even come see them. All right, so charges from the DOJ are lifted, but what's the administration doing?
Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking
Sanctions,
about.
anything else? Any other
Wonderful way to
Always
charges?
not.
Two in jail.
My fans deserve special treatment.
We'll see, David.
I love you so much.
President Trump
You
is
know we
holding
can't afford
his
to do that.
administration asking
Yeah,
former ICE
our
Director
shows
Tom
wouldn't be half
to
as
step
popular
up
if it weren't for
his
you.
borders. Trump
Even
said
if you
he
get us
was
into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course.
Trump was elected in
Speaking
a
of
late
which, the night is still
to
young.
fix the southern border. Now he's picked Tom Coleman to help him do it. He spoke today on Fox and
Lit a
Friends.
firecracker up your ass.
Every morning,
What the hell happened to you? It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Wong got sent to the clinic. Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. That's how they want it. Let's play.
To help Coleman, Stephen Miller is expected to be picked to be Trump's new deputy chief of staff. He served in the first Trump administration as a senior policy advisor focusing on the southern border. While waiting confirmation from the Trump transition team, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posting on X, quote,
This is another fantastic pick by the president. Congrats, Stephen A. Trump also announced his new ambassador to the United Nations. Your Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, whose questioning on Capitol Hill led to the ousting of 2 ID presidents. This means the narrow GOP House majority will be a bit smaller. It will likely be months before a special election in New York to fill Stefanik's seat takes place. Here's Chad Wolf, who's being considered to be DHS secretary, position he held in only an acting role during the first Trump administration.
Are you in there?
Nicole said that this is what
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, they really are here.
The hell are you barging in on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you
I
might be
expect
here
more
right now.
candidates to fill
So,
Trump's
we decided to join you
flying
for
here to Palm Beach, joining
Speaking
President
of,
Trump and
we should
Mar-a-Lago
try the
for their
royal.
vetting this week, Jackie.
Is that kind of bad?
Thank you, Lucas.
I only know the mumps. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different.
So the DOJ counter charges against Rajat Shakir.
What's a man got to do to enjoy his bath time in peace?
RGC in Iran is also named in the suit.
You know what? I'm going for a second shelf later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
Indicated that going after Trump would be an act of war. This is what Matt Miller said. We strongly condemn the break-in threats, and we have made clear that should Iran attack any of our citizens, including those who continue to serve the United States,
In the washroom.
serve, that Iran will face severe consequences. So face severe consequences.
It's in the washroom, the fire detector. Needs a battery.
Well, my question is, where were these harsh words from the Biden administration 3.5 years ago when we learned about these threats? They haven't explicitly reported on, thanks to you, John, for allowing me to come on the show all these years and talk about it. It's been in press media. We know these threats have existed from the Iranian regime. They also have meddled at an unprecedented scale in our election, trying to tip the scales in favor of Kamala Harris. We also have Kamala Harris so this is truly unprecedented that a hostile state, a foreign actor, would try to assassinate the former president and some of his former top deputies on U.S. soil. And the Biden administration really didn't talk about it until this year, whenever the threats really intensified, not just throughout
And there's horse tranquilizer called mescaline, which I hear is really good. I never actually got my hands on it, though. That's crazy. That's crazy shit, man. Just thinking about it recently.
First of all, the Trump economic pressure campaign against the Islamic Republic of Iran from former President Trump, those sanctions never expired. Those sanctions were always on the books. The difference is that the Biden administration did not enforce those sanctions. So now we see a precarious position where Iran became $90 billion richer. So you have to get back to just simple things, start enforcing the sanctions that are on the books. You also have to be willing to extend the hand of diplomacy. We said that all the time in the Trump administration. We were willing to talk to Iran. We were willing to negotiate at any time and any place. But it was the Iranians that constantly refused that diplomacy. And so, no one is seeking anything by any means, but there are sanctions on the books that can be enacted right away. And you have to draw very clear red lines from the Iranians. For example, it should be totally intolerable that Iranian proxies are able to target U.S. Navy ships with ballistic missiles and other sophisticated deadly arms. They target our ships, they target our diplomatic facilities throughout the Middle East and military facilities as well. President Trump made it clear in his first term that one, Iran was a nuclear weapon, and two, that the Iranians should not, through their proxies or through themselves, hurt any American assets, kill any American. In fact, we saw 3 demonstrations in Jordan in January, 3 service members from an Iranian made drone. So there has to, you have to reestablish very clear red lines.
So in terms of red lines, we wonder what will happen with the war in Ukraine. Trump promised in the debate that he would end the war he was ready before he took office. According to reports, he's already talked to Putin at least once. Here's what Axios said. Trump warns Putin in call not to intensify war in Ukraine. The source said Trump's message to Putin was roughly, don't escalate because I have weapons too. Do you expect that Trump will get this thing solved before he takes office?
46.
If not before, hopefully soon after. Remember, around the time that he is inaugurated, it's very close to the 3-year mark of the war in Ukraine. That should have never happened in the first place. It was a complete deterrence failure by Biden and Harris. Listen, what's important about Putin, the Ayatollah Khamenei, Xi Jinping, when you go around the world, it's important that these dictators respect the President of the United States. Unfortunately, this is not good for America or the world. Unfortunately, they do respect Biden and Harris. In fact, the last time Putin met with an administration official, he met with Harris. And 3 days later, he made the calculation to invade Ukraine. So I think that you will see a very different experience with Trump and with Vance than we saw with Biden and Harris. And you want this. I mean, we're talking about the worst war in European soil since World War II. You should want that to be resolved going 3 years by the time President Trump is inaugurated into this long war in Europe is bad for everybody. It's bad for the Ukrainians and it's bad for NATO and it's bad for us ultimately. We should want peace. We should want it to end, but on our own terms.
And very quickly, there was an Axios report that said that Trump also spoke with Netanyahu 3 times in recent days. There were other reports that he's taken as many as 70 calls since he was elected. What does his election mean for negotiations to get a ceasefire and hostage deal right now with Biden still in office?
Yeah, so President Trump made it very clear throughout the campaign, and I would say out of all politicians, he is the type of politician that looks at what he promised to do during his campaign and actually, tries to enact that as policy whenever he is president. He did say that he wanted to end these long wars, that he wanted to see peace in the Middle East. I do think he actually cared very much about the plight of the Palestinian people and what's going on in the Middle East. The reason why we're at a war in Israel over a year later is because the Biden-Harris administration tied Netanyahu's hands behind his back over and over and over again. And you saw the marked difference. Trump said reportedly to Netanyahu, do what you need to do. Biden told Netanyahu after Iran put them in board this is the first time take the lead. And that's the big difference.
All right, Morgan, great to see you. Appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Marine veteran Daniel Petty's manslaughter trial is set to resume tomorrow after witnesses shared their account of an incident on a Manhattan subway car. What we've heard so far coming up.
Plus, Democrats facing a massive identity crisis after losing big at the polls last week. What comes next for the left? We do not have a compelling enough economic vision. The Democratic Party should have one simple mission, and that is to address the economic hardships and struggles of many Americans, not just working class Americans.
Over 600,000 USPS employees working in the city to ensure everyone sent on its holiday ride begins with a moment of
Maintenance
joy.
mode engaged.
The United States Postal Service.
Have you compared your Medicare plan recently? With eHealth, you can compare Medicare plans side by side for free. So we invited people to give eHealth a try and discover how easy it can be to find your Medicare match.
This is pretty amazing.
That's why people call us. Care plans and the transition is much better for the youngest possible.
That's great.
Covers all your prescriptions and your doctors as well.
Oh, wonderful.
I have
That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Based on our conversation today, I would highly recommend this plan.
You're so helpful. You don't know.
I'm excited for you, sir. Again, my name is Sham.
Quit dawdling and bye.
Thanks for reading this. Well, yeah, that was super easy.
See how your Medicare
I'm back
plan stacks
soon.
up with the big changes for 2025. Just call this number or get started at eHealth.com. Compare plans that cover your doctors, prescriptions, pharmacy, and budget. And compare plans from the nation's top insurance companies. They pay us to help you. How much do you think you'll be able to save using email. At Edie, you earned $2 a
Sanders explained to me exactly what I need to know.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Chan, come on now. Is it better than you really do it? What does it feel like to be face to face? Call Meet Your Advisor. They're for the same no matter which Medicare Advantage plan you choose. Ask them about eHealth marketing odds, or get started on your own at
Can't go
eHealth.com.
wrong with any
Either
of
way,
them.
it's always a free service. See if you could get more for less with eHealth, like these folks did.
Savings are unbelievable.
I can see the costs side by side.
eHealth is wonderful. $1,200 savings in my pocket.
Come back soon.
Pleasantly surprised with that.
Call 1-800-715-3163 or go to eHealth.com.
What's on the menu?
In your area.
eHealth, your Medicare management.
Delivering Veterans Day Johnny's way.
Now you'll see how it's done.
I should have signed up for this.
Test your knowledge tonight on Prime Time.
Better savor every last drop.
If you owe money to that IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,
Take care out there.
Here with the talk show, my next guest is what?
ever since I downloaded the free TV app, I can't stop watching it. All of my favorite shows, all for free.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Can I do some entertainment? All of the free download the free TV app now. Camera one.
Do you know what you want?
Democrats are facing a major identity crisis. Senator Bernie Sanders and Congressman Dean Phillips reflecting on what went wrong last week.
It's not just about the campaign, it's about what does the Democratic Party stand for. Do ordinary people say, yeah, that is a party that is standing for my interest and prepared to take on the big money interest
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Red states were favoring Democratic policy, so I would argue, yes, our product is not the real problem. Our packaging, our messengers, and our distribution is a real problem.
Political panel, Richard Fowler and David Avella standing by with their take. But first, Rich Edson is live in Washington. Rich, what are other Democrats saying right now?
Well, they're saying we will just be progressive. We're not progressive enough. That's at least the basis for a back and forth between former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senator Bernie Sanders. Basically, you've got Sanders now. Pelosi told the New York Times she doesn't respect Sanders, saying the Democratic Party has abandoned working class families. Sanders is doubling down on this. Well, Nancy's a friend. Why don't we work together on many issues? But here it's today. I have to say to Nancy, in the Senate in the last 2 years, we have not even worked for legislation to raise the minimum wage to a living wage. Pelosi also told the Times that President Biden dropped out earlier that there have been other candidates and an open primary to replace him. Democratic Congressman Seth Moulton says, is defending his comments he made to the Times, that his party spends too much time trying not to offend anyone, and that as a father of 2 little girls, he shouldn't be afraid to say he doesn't want his daughters getting run over by a formerly male athlete on a playing field. Moulton says his party should also change the way it addresses immigration and public safety. We were just told to defund the police. But actually, the police are really important to security in our communities. I mean, that's just so out of touch with American voters. So let's have these actual debates and not cancel people for simply bringing this stuff up. Now, Among the next steps for Democrats figuring out a new direction, settling on your next party chair. Administrator Jamie Harrison is not expected to run for another term. The party must fill that role.
And maybe the heir apparent, because when Biden's out of the White House, who takes the mantle? Right, Rich.
All right, let's bring in our political panel. Richard Fowler, Fox News contributor, and Go Pack Chair and David Abella. Richard smiling, so clear with the medication for I can't. Bill Maher said this about the crisis.
My message to the losers look in the mirror. No? You should. Sorry. Well, that's my opinion. Losers look in the mirror. For months, Democrats have been saying, how is this even close? And they're right.
So, Richard, are they looking in the mirror? If they are, what are they seeing?
Well, I think they should be looking in the mirror in this moment, right? And I think oftentimes what you've seen over the past couple of weeks is a focus on that. This is a deck of cards, 62 cards in a deck. Doing a lot of time focusing on the base cards. What did or didn't Joe Biden do? What did or didn't Kamala Harris? But let me tell you this: a complete deck of cards is 52 cards. There are a lot of mineral cards, or quick cards, and play cards a lot. And I think, and I understand the Democratic infrastructure well. And I think the problem that you have is you have a Democratic infrastructure, numbered cards that over and over again, to the point that Bernie Sanders made at the top of this segment, have failed to identify with the people who have made the Democratic Party, who elected Joe Biden, the people who elected Barack Obama twice. And when I think about Joe Biden's record in this election, right? For 4 years, Joe Biden stood by working class people. He helped settle the UAW strike, the longshoreman strike, the railroad strike. None of those were mentioned in this campaign. Nobody talked about what was actually done for working class people. And in all of those strikes, you saw double-digit raises given to those workers. It was an opportunity for the Biden campaign, for the Harris campaign presidency that she inherited to talk about that. And once again, for you to do that, it requires an infrastructure that is geared to the working class, that is geared to understanding what's happening to the American people, that's geared to understanding that public safety is a real problem, that's geared to understanding that immigration is a real problem. And sadly, what we're seeing is this: what the people who are running the party are out of touch, and it's causing a lot of too much time in the building.
All right, so if we're going to use the deck of cards analogy for deck of cards, there's also two jokers. And Lindy Lee, who's a big fundraiser for the Democratic Party, felt that she was dealt both of them. Listen to what she said.
The truth is, this is just an epic disaster. This is a $1 billion disaster. General Valley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My daughters believed her. And so they were at the checks. I feel like a lot of us are misled.
Boy, there's a lot of bigger points going on.
Well, let's start with the obvious. I'm for them to continue to keep doing what they have been doing.
And we're going to actually learn nothing from Russia.
But we're never going to see this. I mean, you're already hearing it from Democratic governors and
Adjusting
who say
over
there's responses towards the general we're just not going to pursue. We're not going to allow. The Massachusetts governor said we're not going to participate in getting illegal immigrants who are criminals out of Massachusetts. You already heard it out of Gavin Newsom. You already heard it out of Pritzker in Illinois. And if that's the case, and we continue to have Democratic governors and attorney generals pushing the same messaging that the vice president pushed, then you're starting to look at 26. And John Ossoff in Georgia becomes a lot harder for him to win the election. It becomes a lot harder for Gary Peters in Michigan. So let's go back to my first comment. I'm all for them to continue doing what they're doing.
All right, well, here's what Politico said about Latino voters and the future of the Democratic Party. Why Democrats lost Latinos. That's the title of the magazine article. Donald Trump once again made large gains with Latino voters. Unless Democrats understand what is going wrong, they could be out of power for generations. What's really ironic about that point is that it wasn't too long ago, within the last 4 years, that all the analysts were saying Republicans have lost touch with rank and file Democrats. They might not win another election for generations.
It wasn't too long ago that was saying, I think I agree with you there. Listen, I congratulate the Trump campaign for running a successful campaign. And I also, to go back to the comments that you put that donor there, it's also sad that after giving all of those dollars, the Democratic infrastructure, the Harris-Wells campaign continued to sort of pull the wool over people's eyes. Let's be very clear. It is almost, we can now say officially that it's impossible to run a 13-week presidential campaign against somebody who's running for 4 years, right? And we can acknowledge that as a true statement. Now, with that being said, I think how the party moves forward is they have to decouple and understand that every voter goes to the ballot box with different issues. And what we saw happen in this debate that here showed over and over again was this this hyper focus on what will black men do. And we saw what black men did. Black men voted with black women, and they're the second highest voting bloc in the Democratic Party. So instead of focusing on black men, the focus could have been how do we help Latino voters? What are the issues that affect them down? Instead of focusing on you, instead of leaning in. So what I'm saying here is rethinking how you sort of make the sausage. Lean in on your base. Your base is always going to be with you. Instead of chastising your base, which you saw the party do, lean in on your base and figure out how you expand from there. African Americans need to be with the Democratic Party. They'll continue to be with the Democratic Party. How do you use it as a center and build on that?
Quick last question to you, Dave, and that is that we had all of these Democratic governors, as you pointed out, Pritzker, Hochul, all of the other governors saying we're going to form the resistance against Trump. 75 million people at last count. Numbers going to go higher. So they've got resistance. They want Trump policies to be able to go forward. So it just seems like the Democrats are getting. For them, it's all about fight by Congress. It's Trump. It's 75 million people. The majority of folks who just have to think he's got some pretty good ideas. Figure out how to get some synergy with that. The core here, like I say, it's spot on. If Republicans do what they should do, if the Trump administration, Congress, pushes the tax cuts through and extends them, if we become an energy independent country again, if we know who's coming into this country, if we do just those three things in the next 2 years, voters are going to reward us. Because to your first question, which was, why did he continue? Why did Trump do so well amongst groups that we haven't always done well? Because he treated all voters as Americans and what their concerns were, which was the economy and the border. And he said, here's my solution, because they said we got to go that direction. All right, well, we got a lot more to chew on between now and the 20th of January and then the 4 years following that. Richard, David, good to see you. Thank you. Take care, Jeff.
Well, the legacy media is suffering a very public MAGA meltdown after voters sent President Trump back to the White House. Will anyone be punished? Jonathan Turley with reaction.
Now, let's look at the Ed's Upper West Side at the gates of Columbia University, where we expect an anti-Veterans Day protest. Paul Hall is next on.
Your parents have given you some amazing gifts, but what about the inherited ones? Celebrate them with Ancestry DNA, the simple test that shows your deep family roots from your mom's side and your dad's side, with some serious detail. Trace the journeys and history that shaped who you are today, and see the traits they passed down. Your connections to the past are all in them. See this gift in your life for only $39.
I came across a snake right after that. And it presents 12 days of giant every now and then, my friends are late, but this is what we did for one of the super good for you Christmas. FedEx. My brain has mechanical problems. I'm trying to get there for you. Breakfast was delicious.
Why not take some flowers?
Hard play side, people that I was on a team trip with you. Did you enjoy the holiday? I said, take that phone, hey, is it right? Do we have a deal? Let's get the meeting today. Don't miss out on the most important moments of your life through a complimentary flight.
Planning your business is easy once you know the rules. With GoDaddy Website Plus Marketing, you can quickly create a website and AI will customize it for you. Bring your business elsewhere where more customers think here. No sweat. For you anyway. Create a beautiful website and email with GoDaddy.
We needed a project manager yesterday. We posted a job with
Hey, why not take some flowers with you?
He was qualified and everything. ZipRecruiter finds the best candidates for all our jobs. They help us build a dream team in different things.
Try to create ZipRecruiter.com/.
I hope I
As
see
much
you
as we
again.
appreciate what our mechanics can do and who they are, everyone looks forward to seeing the inside of an auto shop. Because if you're here, the car is too. And that means something's wrong. And likely it means an expensive repair bill. That is, unless it's a car shield. If you can dial this phone, you can get your expensive repair bills paid. And you'll never dread seeing the inside of an auto shop again. When you call Car Shield before your car breaks down, they have plans that cover up to 3,000 parts and systems of your car. That can include major breakdowns on your engine, transmission, electronics, AC, power steering, and more, including all the parts of your car that you can't name, but your mechanic can, and they'll charge an arm and leg to fix. If you have an
feel great about that. Plans also include 24/7 roadside assistance, emergency zone, flat or dangerous tires, lockouts, and rental car options. Best of all, you'll get access to CarShield's concierge service to even help you find a repair shop near you.
If you have a phone in your hand, you have the power to save thousands of dollars on expensive car repairs. Don't wait. Call CarShield today, before it's too late, and start enjoying your visit to the repair shop.
Call CarShield now. CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company, offering you even more for your money with the CarShield guarantee. Your rate never goes up, and your coverage never goes down, no matter how many claims you have. It's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. Call CarShield now before it's too late and save money with the CarShield guarantee. Call 800-956-4881. 800-956-4881. 800-956-4881.
Columbia University, where some students there are not marking veterans.
Looking is always free, you know.
They are celebrating the so-called martyrs of Gaza. Columbia
Well, John, according to an Air Force veteran on campus right now, he estimates that about 50 anti-Veterans Day protesters are protesting right now with between 20 and 30, mostly veterans, counter-demonstrating, supporting our military. The group that put all this together, Columbia University, Apartheid Divest, according to flyers that we've seen from students on campus, are defining martyrs as anybody killed by Israeli forces, so that appears to include Hamas terrorists. Take a look at this video from campus just moments ago. We spoke with a veteran who now goes to school in Columbia, and I asked him how veterans feel after fighting terrorist organizations overseas to see students on their college campus appearing to support Hamas.
One moment I'm angry, and the other moment I'm proud. Last year, students in Vancouver dressing up as jihadists with helicopters hovering above us. Veterans are breaking the rule. And I would say that most people on campus are on our side. Unfortunately, the people who aren't are the loudest.
So take a look. You see the flyers that protesters distributed on social media refusing to celebrate Veterans Day. It reads in part, quote, "The American war machine should not be honored for the horrors of national veterans instead. We will celebrate Father's Day, honoring those honored by the Israel-U.S. war machine." Another Columbia student tells Fox today protesters are not saying the quiet part out loud.
They're anti-America, they're anti-safety, they're anti-Western values, because that's essentially what the U.S. Army tries to protect.
Columbia University says it is monitoring any possible disruptions on campus. So far, we have not seen any. Listen back to you, John.
Force inside Columbia University. Thank you.
For more on this, Paul Moore is a retired NYPD inspector, Fox News contributor, and founder of the Ops Desk. Paul, you and I just saw that flyer that Nate Boyd put out talking about what this demonstration is. But the Columbia University Jewish and Israeli students are really outraged by this. They tweeted, Columbia University Apartheid Divest, which is the group putting on this demonstration, is reclaiming Veterans Day as Martyrs Day, instead honoring all the martyrs, including the likes of Yahya Sinwar and Hassan Nasrallah, who's responsible for the murder of 241 U.S. Marines. This moral repugnance is a gracious slap in the face to all those, including countless Columbia University student veterans who bravely risk their lives to serve their country and give CUAD the freedom to be idiots. I mean, how should we understand what is happening on campus today when, to Nate Boyd's point, some are feeling that this is elevating?
Well, to take a step back, the not so big nuance here is the fact that we have this sort of thing is thanks to our veterans. And we also owe so much to, and which seems to be something that just goes over their heads. So I would just say that initially. But that said, we have to think realistically. We have First Amendment rights in this country, and unless you are creating a danger or infringing on somebody else's rights, they have the right to do this. Now, Columbia University is a private school, and they have the ability to call in people who are call in NYPD,
people who might be trespassing, etc. But at the end of the day, it's private property. And if Columbia University wants to countenance this, they can, and clearly they are. They went way too far with that permissiveness last time. This appears to be much smaller. So my hope is going forward, these things will be kept at a low burn, they'll be kept very small. But Columbia does seem like they're willing to allow it. And again, that's our system.
Is this something that, in your view, law enforcement should keep an eye on too? Because while, to your point, this group does have a right to demonstrate, the organizers posted on Substack this quote: Yahya Sinwar was not afraid to die. As members of the collective pursuit of Palestinian freedom, each of us should look to him as a clear illustration of what it means to devote a full lifetime to the Intifada. It's now time for us to reflect on how we can make ourselves more like him. Make ourselves more like Sinwar? Some of the students are taking that to be advocacy for terrorism. Is that something law enforcement should be watching?
Yeah, very good question. You're getting closer. So, the First Amendment has its limits, and generally proselytizing is not cause to open a case for material support for terrorism. There's a very, very fine line there. Traditionally, the federal government is very respectful of First Amendment rights, and there's not a lot of involved in a lot of these cases. You go right up to that line. But it's getting to the point in situations like that, especially if there's other indicia, things like funding coming in from streams overseas, where you can put enough material together where you could say, okay, we need to take a look at this. And that's where, it's difficult in our system, in a First Amendment system. Religious and political speech is hyper-protected. And yet, there is that fine line where there will be obligated to have to take a look. It's difficult because it's prophylactic. Most law enforcement happens after the fact. This is before. And I think that right there is the balancing act that you're very, very stuck with. You're trying to have that balance. But you're getting very close when you're starting to say we need to be more like a designated terrorist.
I want to also get your thoughts on the Daniel Penny trial. It's on Veterans Day, obviously, but jurors heard a different side than we had been hearing over the course of the trial. I want to play for you just some sound from what we heard last week.
Okay, give me some description of the strategy. He's black. Okay, they're holding that down. They're holding him down right now.
So jurors now hearing from people in the subway who felt threatened. Is that going to change the outcome, you think, of this decision that they have to make?
I mean, it certainly seems like it's going to have a major effect. Let's advance the story a little bit. This is why cops didn't
Here it is.
arrest at the scene, which was one of the points of protest here in New York City, where protesters were reacting without having all the facts. The cops on the scene heard all of that kind of stuff. It's on the body cam, it's in the police paperwork. And that's why their perception of it was that he was a good Samaritan. In fact, that term is in the police paperwork, and the prosecution does not want it revealed at trial because they know how that's going to sound to the jury. At the end of the day, it looks to me that the prosecution's case, if not falling apart, is really being undercut by a lot of this witness testimony.
We will continue to watch it evolve. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
John.
Jack in Los Angeles voters saying goodbye to District Attorney George Gascon, where his replacement has better luck cleaning up the streets. Steve Ellis here with his thoughts. Yes.
A new film called Fighting Spirit chronicles the journeys of several military chaplains. The film's executive producer, chaplain Justin Roberts, is here with us today.
I'd like to take a moment to address that fellow audience, because I know so many of you have served that country out. One of the benefits that we as a country give you as a veteran is the opportunity for a hero after 100% of the undied. Judy Castle family called me and said, we got an American authority from the hero. We could say yes, and thanks say no. Give us a call. 844-451-13.
We've been granted automatic authority by the VA to make our own non-political decisions. In fact, if you've had credit challenges and missed a payment along the way, you're more than 5 times more likely to get approved with a new day 100 VA cash
451-4593.
Energy is like a cell. And affordable to keep at home, on the road, on farms and fields, and even ports. Propane energy lower carbon emissions while harnessing the full cycle of energy. Learn more about safe, clean, reliable propane at propane.com.
You walk in for kill. You recognize the need for what we want in project continues. Your support is even more important now. Because the greatest is being forgotten. Hard times, friends. That's right there. That's right. What is like there? So much for us to know. We want this to services that we built them. Please tell those who are faithfully call if you give them just
My dad's in a road trip. He's caring, thoughtful, and loving, and he's a good dad.
My life is not what I planned, but one door on my project has helped me get past the pain and negativity. Please, follow the line if you give $19 a month, and we'll send you this moving forward project blanket as a thank you. That's a very powerful one warrior carried the battlefield for the nation. Please give a little to those who gave so much for us.
Do you have a life insurance policy you no longer need? Now you can sell your policy, even a term policy, for immediate cash payment.
We thought we had planned carefully for our retirement.
But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement our income.
If you have $100,000 or more of life insurance, you may qualify to sell your policy. Don't cancel or let your policy lapse without finding out what it's worth. Visit CoverTreeDirect.com to find out if your policy qualifies, or call 1-800-515-4100. CoverTree Direct, redefining insurance.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
For over 200 years, combat chaplains have provided the bedrock of care for every branch of the military.
Chaplains are not combatants. They go into a battlefield without a weapon. Be fearless to do that. I came to this world where I realized it's time to stop running marriage to lead the enemy and start preparing to be eternal.
For 249 years, military chaplains have provided hope and solace for our servicemen. Stay brave and wear the uniform. Don't carry weapons. Bring the word of God to those who need to hear it. Joining us on this Veterans Day is Chaplain Justin Roberts. He's a former combat chaplain and one of the executive producers of the program Spirit, which tells the story of the chaplain. It's great to see you. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. Thank you. So let me just play a little bit of the history of chaplains in the military. It's chronological. This is chaplains at his side. We're not just there for the moment of the fight, but also to help them process everything that they've been through. The chaplain's work dates back to July 29, 1775. The opposition second after he was first been at this work over time. It is. Chaplains provide that care in people's darkest moments. And it's a story that's not spoken about. Chaplains we don't find in ministry. You know, it's in confession, it's in counseling. So it's not a story that's often told.
but they've been providing care since our nation's founding.
What is your hope with this movie? Is it that you'll have people who want to step forward and do this? And I know that there's a big recruitment effort happening right now. What can you say about what people should see in this and take away from it?
Absolutely. It is that next generation of generals. You know, this country is going to continue on, and so will our conflicts. And so we have to raise up that next generation of generals that will be providing care for our soldiers who are on the front lines facing the greatest dangers. So these are the caregivers. We got to find them.
Well, you were attached with the unit in Afghanistan. You also went to Ukraine very recently as well. But the unit that you were with in Afghanistan had a troubling high rate of suicide rates. Here's what the film said about this.
This is not just the battle that's in front of us. That is the most dangerous thing we face. Sometimes it's the battle within us. They could be just as deadly. My goal was to be there with them in the fight. While we're facing enemies to that way, whenever they faced the internal fight, they might be able to.
Suicide is a big problem in the military, whether it be active duty, whether it be not. So as a chaplain, what do you say to somebody who you identify as potentially going down?
Because that's always the first thing that's lost is this idea that they can't get past this problem. And also, too, that if they're already taking the step to talk to me or to connect with their brothers and sisters, then there's an intense amount of hope. And so I've watched people who were struggling with suicide get connected, get connected with family and friends, get connected to myself, to counselors, and then turn their life around. So for any of the veterans who are out there right now who are struggling with that issue, it's just to know that there's other veterans who've been through this and that there is hope.
What is it like being a chaplain as opposed to ministering in the house of worship? And I would imagine that it might be different when you're dealing with people who are far away from home, of different faiths, and risking their lives, where they have sort of the same challenge but different backgrounds.
There's a lot more cussing and a lot more bullying.
There's no building.
Yeah. So you're out there front, you're with them. You're with them in the trenches, you're with them in the fighting positions, and you don't have a chaplain who's always saying, be where it sucks the most. Where there's the most hurting, where there's the most pain, whether it's in the hospitals, in the trenches, in the firefights, be there. And so that's what that kind of ministry is like.
So one of the chaplains who's interviewed in the film makes a very interesting series of points. He says that the road to war is shorter than the road home. He says soldiers in a big impact, they want to go back to the person that they were before they went into combat. But he makes the point that there's no going back. He says you can become someone different, someone better, but there is no way to undo those scars on your soul. So as a chaplain, you're not taking people back to where they were. You're having to deal with the here and now and what that portends for the future.
Yeah, and there is post-traumatic growth. So after these traumatic incidents, we can become stronger, braver, become a totally new person. And you have to embrace that new person, find out who you are after war.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point
Well, I'll tell you,
anything
it's
out.
an extraordinary film, and people should watch it. Chris Pratt, the actor, joined in as executive producer, which is kind of ironic because I don't remember there being chaplains in Star Trek. There should have been. Maybe there were. I just missed it.
I'm excited to watch it. This is sort of an unsung hero story. Like we talked so much on Veterans Day about people who are doing the work with the weapons, and you're right alongside them and doing the same kind of work, but we don't hear about it as often. So great perspective to share.
You're doing the work in the hearts and the souls.
Thank you.
Chaplain, great to talk to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Everybody needs to see it.
Yeah. Fox Corp is partnering with U.S. Vets to make Camo our cause to help prevent and put an end to veteran homelessness in the United States. Join us this Veterans Day, November 11th, and help solve this problem. Shop for Camo at go.fox/USVets, or follow the QR code on your screen. You can simply wear Camo. Also, snap a selfie or a video, share it with us on your social media. #RUSVets. Well, two Jewish students who were attacked at DePaul University are speaking out. We've got the latest on the hunt for the suspects coming up.
Plus, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis weighs into the FEMA Trump sign controversy. The reporting is that he is now demanding. That's going to happen next.
Black leaders have flexed its muscle with battleships like the USS Iowa. The world will wish it was the America Irish. Hi, I'm William Levine.
There are dangerous forces everywhere pulling our country apart, wrecking our economy and our way of life. That's why I'm going to do two things: support our military and buy gold from Roslyn Capital. I've never felt safe relying on paper money to protect my assets. That's why I buy gold from Roslyn. With Roslyn, what you order is what you get. No gimmicks, no nonsense, no hassle. We're all safer with our ships patrolling the seas. And my assets are a whole lot safer with gold from Roslyn Capital. So ask yourself, are you safe?
Call now to get your free gold, silver, and IRA kits. For a limited time, Roslyn is offering up to $15,000 in free gold to qualified new customers. Call 800-630-8900. That's 800-630-8900. Can you believe this, man?
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitor. Now they can help prevent crime before it even happens.
How do we convenient with AI-powered outdoor cameras that alert live agents of an intruder?
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the scene.
What? You see those guys? So what about us now?
Luckily, I'm pretty normal. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
This is the easiest non-toxic swap you'll ever. Even though two things with safe identity designed to break up fast and remove possibility. Little wait for you without find living out toothpaste at Walmart.
Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why Select Quote makes getting coverage cheap. Now get up to a $2 million policy with no medical exam and same-day coverage.
Visit selectvote.com now.
The Trump transition from meeting with Joe Biden to the new administration's plans on day one. Eric Trump has must-see insight tonight on Hannity. No matter why you started your business, your goal has been respecting others.
When I found out about working in IRA, I was sitting inside on the phone, talking to someone saying, that's a message. Unfortunately, I thought that would be possible. It's related to partisan decision-making by FEMA, which is under intense scrutiny for one of its supervisors allegedly told relief workers to avoid calling homes that had Trump signs in front of them in Florida after Hurricane Milton. Steve Harrigan is live. What are the consequences for FEMA facing this?
John, FEMA really has a crisis of its own making in its hands right now. There's going to be the Florida investigation. Governor DeSantis wants to know how many houses whose houses and why, and also a congressional inquisition as well. The head of FEMA, the chief administrator, is going to be called to Congress next week to testify. She's already posted the following. This is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles to help people regardless of their political affiliation. This was reprehensible. Now, some FEMA officials are saying this may have been an isolated incident, but Republican lawmakers have been saying no. It's part of a bigger problem.
So we'll get the answers at some point, but I want to know how these decisions went, and every single person in that chain of command that was involved and or responsible for directing people who work for FEMA to not give FEMA aid to Trump supporters is absolutely atrocious.
Hurricane Milton killed more than 20 people last month and destroyed tens of thousands of houses in Florida. John, back to you. They got some strength.
I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
John, days after Pennsylvania Senate
Oh, good
passed,
speed.
an effort underway to potentially overturn the results. Jonathan Charlie will tell us if this case has a leg to stand on legally. And Vice President Harris might have lost the election, but a former Harris staffer is suggesting a plan that could still make her president, at least through the end of Biden's term. We'll have more from the White House coming up next.
Why did we choose Safelite? We were loading our SUV when Safelite came right to us, and we could see exactly when they'd arrive. With the replacement, we could trust.
Wow,
That
if it
service
isn't
when we
bad.
want it. Safelite replace.
Saving on your education should be a right, not a competition. At University of Phoenix, you'll get the best scholarship or savings you qualify for. Simple as that. Explore scholarship options at University of Phoenix.
We really don't want people to think of eating food like ours spoiling their tongues. Really, real food is simple. It looks like food, smells like food. It's what dogs are supposed to be eating. No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life. It's amazing to me how many people write in that their dogs change you for the better. The farmer's dog is just our way to help people take care of them.
I'll take your order.
This is
Aw,
a
are
message
you
for
leaving
everyone on
already?
Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare
There are
Advantage.
warehouses
If you
along the
don't have
river,
a
too.
Medicare Part
Take
C
note of that,
plan,
newbie.
call now. You may be eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or
Riverside,
cost savings you
popular,
may not be
beach
receiving
houses,
now or that may
and
have
fun.
previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now. If you're on Medicare, you can call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the end of the annual enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2025 no obligation Medicare benefits review. Just call 800-454-1178. 800-454-1178. This is an important message for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period, and today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now.
Excellent. We'll save it here.
Zip code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving now, or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available.
All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. All right. Peace.
Call the number on your screen now. If you're on Medicare, you can call even if you called last year. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available.